Gia, back up in this bitch once again. Goddamn me.
Help me on.
Urban boxing talk, man. You already know. Straight trivia Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? Better get it in. Let me find the stream real quick. 2020, the year that's gonna go down in infamy. You know what I'm talking about? The year of the upset in this motherfucker,
Yeah.
man.
Back up
What's
with
up to everybody in the building already, man? D-Lo, what's going down? Salute. DB, salute. What's up with you? Winston Lee, peace. What's going down? Gil Coles, my man, what's up with it? Said, the champ is here. The champ is here. Salute to the corner, man. What's up with you, bro?
Fam, what's good with everybody?
You know what I'm saying? While the people come up in here, man, we're going to wait for a few more people. We didn't get a chance to call the fight last weekend. You know what I'm saying? Had a lot of shit going on. But, we had that Frank Sanchez, FL Jobber, and Adam Kanaski last weekend, this past weekend. The year of the upset continues. That motherfucker Kanaski just found himself on their list. You know what I'm saying? You checked out the fights this weekend, bro?
Yeah, I checked them out.
What you thought about Frank Sanchez in that first fight?
I thought Sanchez looked good. What's his name?
George the Waco.
Waco. Yeah, the Waco was just really trying to throw one shot here and there. He countered up here and there, but Sanchez was catching him, man, real good, busting him open. I think Sanchez had a pretty good outing, looking strong. Defense wasn't all up to par, but it was okay.
Yeah, he still got to get his professional style down. You know what I'm saying? Like he looked pretty good, used his legs and shit, was able to open up some shots. But the Waco caught him with some nice counter right hands throughout the fight and shit. So it was a few times where Sanchez was admiring his work a little bit too much. You gonna have to tighten that up. But he's still one of my favorite heavyweight prospects. Matter of fact, he's my favorite heavyweight prospect and shit coming up. You know what I'm saying? D-Lo said, we ready. Go ahead and start before all the know-it-all fill up the chat. Now, we got to wait a little bit, bro. Gil Coles said I'm something like a champ in this motherfucker.
DB, salute, fam.
Cypher Supreme TV, salute. What's up with you? Raphael Gooden, salute. Said Marlo Treg, salute to the chat. Joseph Brown, hold on, all rise for the honorable Judge Joe Brown. What's up, bro? Say salute to the realest in this YouTube. Boxing coming. Trey X, Marlo, Rough Ass L, Phoenicia, Chris Rainer, Block Fam, we back on the corner. Gia say, bang that like button. Definitely would appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? We're going to wait for a couple more people, man. What you thought about that fair job, but man, against that Kahano dude?
Man, I ain't really like FA. FA been getting touched a little bit too much, but shit, he got the job done, man. It wasn't nothing thrilling or nothing exciting. You know what I mean?
I like how he was able to mix up the attack to the body and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because he mainly been focusing on headshots through his fights that we've been seeing. But this fight right here, he was upstairs and downstairs with it. And I thought that looked a little bit more professional. He would touch the guy with a shot and step off to the side and stuff like that instead of just staying right there in front of him. Like he took that counter punch in his last fight and shit. I thought he showed a little bit of improvement. And I heard his coach, Ronnie Shields, talking about how he don't like how the guy stand up straight. You know what I'm saying? So that's something that they have in mind. So hopefully that's something that they approve on in the future. Now, for the main event, what you think about Adam Kanaski with that shit?
Now that was crazy right there. Shit. Adam Kanaki was trying to put in work, but I think the length was the problem. But that counter left hook put him on his pocket. They called it a slip. But when he got up, it was over for him, man. The lady is putting them hands on that dude, man, till they threw him the damn towel.
Upset. Yeah, y'all. Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
I said upset like a motherfucker.
Yeah, hey, we didn't do the live stream last weekend, but I picked Robert Helenius to win this fight on the Champ Ross little old shit. And that's because Robert Helenius was 105, 38, and 1 as an amateur. He had a deep amateur background. Kanaski, he only fought in the New York Golden Gloves. He hasn't really done too much, you know what I'm saying? So that made me think that I probably need to be looking at Helenius. And I keep on seeing Kanaski walking through all these punches. The last fight when he had against Chris Arreola, me and Marlo picked Arreola, and it was a hell of a fight for Kanaski, even though Arreola broke his hand and shit. So I was like, man, this shit got to come to an end sooner or later. And one thing that impressed me in that fight was a sneaky right uppercut that Robert Helenius was able to land on Kanaski. He landed a sneaky uppercut that made Kanaski start backing up in like the round before he got stopped. A lot of people, I don't think they noticed that because the commentators didn't say nothing about it. The people that had the replays, they didn't say nothing about it. But that sneaky right uppercut is what made Kanaski start thinking. And then after that, you know what I'm saying, he was able to land some more shots on Kanaski and hurt him, dropped the motherfucker, even though they didn't say it was a knockdown. But then he dropped him for real and got his ass up out of there. I was kind of surprised, but I really was kind of expecting it. And that's why I picked Robert Helenius and I got first place on the Champ Ross. I just spoke him up. Look at him down there. Champ Ross, what's up, bro?
Hey, you talking about when he caught him with that? I think it was that punch. You talking about that uppercut? That fool Karnacki took a mile walk and thought about what just happened.
You know that shit hurt me. He didn't see that hoe either. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He's like, what the fuck? What the fuck? He just hit? Hey, Derek Bailey, Champ Ross.
Derek Bailey, salute.
Salute, fam.
G, let me look in the chat a little bit. Z-Lo said,
salute.
I heard my bad. Go ahead.
No, I was somebody else I had in mind before I hit this motherfucking weed. It was Mike James Bachman. Salute, fam.
D-Lo said, I heard motherfucker talking about Sanchez after the fight like he is a little heavyweight. The man about 6'5". Yeah, he about the same size as Daniel Dubois. Yeah, Derek Bailey, salute. D-Lo said, I'm like Tyson Fury. I'm going to take the win however I can get it. Hey, man, y'all going to be upset with me about what I'm about to say. But I went back and I looked at the fight again between Wilder and Fury. I'm talking about I pulled this brand new chair up that Gil Coles got for me. I put that bitch up right to the TV and got up close. And I went in looking for evidence that Tyson Fury cheated in the fight. Y'all gonna be upset, but y'all bear with me, man. See, where it started is I had watched the Mayweather boxing channel video with Dewey Cooper, and he was talking about the advantages that Tyson Fury would have by not having his gloves on all the way, particularly his left glove. He said that it would make Wilder react to the blows a lot more dramatically and get him out of position. So I went back and looked at the fight looking for evidence of this. I saw Tyson Fury move his fingers in his gloves in both hands. After the first round, he wiped his nose, and I saw him open and close his glove with his left hand. After the referee stopped the fight in that last round, I saw Tyson Fury open and close his right glove. Now, if your hands ain't in your gloves all the way, you cannot open and close your gloves. That's impossible. You know what I'm saying? And I took a screenshot picture too. I was looking at Fury with his gloves on because people were saying he had one glove on and the other glove wasn't on all the way. So I was trying to see if one glove was hanging down lower than the other. Both of them were even. They was even on his arms and shit. You know what I'm saying? So looking at that, I would have to say I do not think that Tyson Fury didn't have his gloves on all the way. I clearly saw him open and close his gloves with his hands. You know what I'm saying? I know that's going to upset a lot of people, man, but that's just what I saw when I went back and looked at the shit up close. You know what I'm saying? But hey, anybody can feel how you want to feel. It's all good, but that's just what I saw. Derek Bailey said FA was putting his punches together pretty good this fight. Yeah, he putting together combinations and shit, finishing to the body. I thought that was a pretty decent step in the right direction, and I liked his opponent because he got a little bravado, but at the same time, he ain't going to consistently fight hard to cause an upset. So I thought that was a good fight for FA. Mike James Boxing, peace. Dito said the job would look good as fuck versus Cajano, in my opinion. He was patient and poised. He looked a little faster than he has in the past. Yeah, I saw a little bit of little extra little boost on the speed too, man. Gil Cole said FA need a little bit more speed still though. DB said FA got to do some body work and move his damn head. Well, you know, he a little taller, so it's kind of hard for him to move his head and shit a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like George Foreman always said, if you're a taller fighter, you don't really want to move your head too much. You rather move your jab. You know what I'm saying? But I thought he was going to the body though. I thought he made a bigger effort to go to the body. Chan Ross, what's up with it? Chan Ross said, I came for the easy question tonight. We got a nice mixture for you, man. We got some tough shit and we got some easy shit. Chan Ross said, yo, Trey killed it last week. First place on them motherfuckers. I get there every now and then. Ava Torres, we got to throw my man a wrench, man. What's up with you? Said Kanaski was smelling his own rose bush and got stung by a bee out there. Yeah, square business, man. Let me scroll down. Chan Ross said, oh, yeah, Marlo, I didn't forget about you. You took the bronze last week. Yeah, Marlo got third place. You know what I'm saying? Gil Cole talking about that gypsy magic. Ava Torres said, late to the show, but salute to Marlo Triggs in the chat. Yeah. Dilo said the wrestling and grappling was a motherfucker too, but hey, a win is a win until it's ruled otherwise. It don't upset me. You saw what you saw. I haven't reviewed any other fight again. Yeah, it was hard for me to watch it again. I'm not gonna lie, because normally after the fight, I like to just jump right up in there and check it out and shit. But that was kind of painful. You know what I'm saying? I ain't like to see my man lose and shit. But when I went back, bro, I definitely saw him open and close his gloves and shit. You know what I'm saying? Michael said, man, don't give no validity to the bullshit. Shit. You telling me not to give validity to reality. I don't follow no agendas. I don't let nobody think for me or none of that shit, bro. I don't give a damn what the whole community is saying or what they thinking. I'm gonna say and think what I want to think. I'm not telling y'all to think what I think. I'm just telling you what I saw. I'm just presenting what I saw. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. But y'all ain't gotta time him out or nothing, because he done been here a bunch of time. Michael cool. You know what I'm saying? Joseph Brown said, facts, Dewey was on point. Dewey was a smart kickboxer. I watched him back in the 90s. Respect what he said. I'm ready for July 18. Wilder got a date to right the wrong. Yeah, I hope you do go out there and right the wrong. I'm pulling for Wilder. I am 100% team Wilder. Please do not get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I went looking for evidence that Fury did cheat, and I came away feeling like he didn't. You know what I'm saying? That just, it is what it is. D-Lo said I would watch it again, but my DVR didn't record it, man.
Hey, you don't hear me making no comment, man.
I ain't hear you. What'd you say, bro?
I said you don't hear me making no comment. I watched the fight. I said what I said. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready for the third fight.
Yeah, I'm ready for the third fight too. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to just put it out there because that's what I saw. But we can go ahead and get it started though. We got 18 people in the building already. Like I said, we got a mixture of some old shit, some new shit, some easy shit, some hard shit. So we about to jump on in. You want to go first, bro?
Yeah, I go first.
Go ahead.
All right. If a fighter is knocked out of the ring, he gets a count of 15 seconds to get back in the ring and on his feet with help. Is this true or false?
If a Spirit of Justice said this, but it's pictures though, bro. Like I would rather look at a video than a picture. I clearly saw him open and close his glove. What do y'all want me to do with that? I'm supposed to believe a picture of him seeing him open and close his glove and shit in real time.
Yeah, if a fighter is knocked out of the ring, he gets a count of 15 seconds to get back in the ring and on his feet with help. Is that true or false?
I'm seeing D-Lo say false. Spirit of Justice say true.
D-Lo got it. It's false.
Okay. So first come, first serve on the true false.
Yeah, the answer, you get 20 seconds with no help.
Okay. DB said I didn't time him out, but I looked at his page and didn't see that he have any boxing content. I just thought he might be trolling. Okay. Exactly, Marlo from Joseph Brown. D-Lo said it's all water under the bridge. Water has to learn from what happened and forge ahead. Absolutely. Yeah. All right, next question. First question for me. This is a question that I done mentioned on here before. According to Archie Moore, what fighter visited Archie Moore's junior high school and told Archie Moore that he would make it as a fighter? Voice TV, Libra Gang, what's up, bro?
Luke.
What's going down? Once again, according to Archie Moore, what fighter visited Archie Moore Junior High School and told Archie he would make it as a fighter? Spirit of Justice, I ain't even trying to argue with it, bro. I mean, let me put it like this. You got the right to feel how you want to feel, but I just told you what I felt. I'm not really even trying to debate it, bro. I clearly saw the man open and close his glove. That's all it is to it. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? Once again, all right, I think I see the answer already. That'll be Winston Lee, and that's Jack Johnson. So I'm keeping track of my shit. Winston Lee. All right.
You're looking up, bro. I got some of this motherfucking LeBron off the baseline OG right now, y'all. I'm on the booth. Yeah. D-Lo right here. D-Lo got what? Who you said what?
I'm keeping track.
Okay.
Of my question.
Okay, for sure. Next question. In boxing, there are 6 numbers that identify punches and what hand and type of punches to throw. For orthodox fighters, what hand do odd numbers represent?
Yeah, Spirit of Justice, ain't nothing but respect, bro. Ain't nothing but respect. And anytime I say something, I'm just trying to present what I feel or what I saw. I ain't never trying to change nobody's mind. You know what I'm saying?
In boxing, there are 6 numbers that identify punches and what hand and type of punch to throw. For orthodox fighters, what do the odd numbers represent? D-Lo got
D-Lo say the left hand.
yes, sir.
That's
D-Lo
another
got
one for D-Lo 4-4 boxing. Said he came to kick ass and chew bubble gum and he fresh out of bubble gum. All right, I got an easy one for y'all real quick. Who is the first fighter to unify all major titles in both the cruiserweight and heavyweight divisions? Once again, who is the first fighter to unify all major titles in both the cruiserweight and heavyweight divisions? Lala D, hold on, stop the presses. The woman of the hour, too sweet to be sour. Vamos campeona. God bless the queen. Lala D up in this bitch. What's up with it? What's going down? D-Lo got another one, man. That will be Evander Holyfield. Let me make sure. Yep, D-Lo, the first one I see with it. That's D-Lo. All right.
All right. Tyrone Chapman was 7-1 when he gave what former unbeaten super lightweight champion from Dallas, Texas, a draw in his first fight.
Appreciate y'all coming with the last names, y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's what we doing, last names.
Tyrone Chapman was 7-1 when he gave what former unbeaten super lightweight champion from Dallas, Texas, a draw in his first fight.
I think I know the answer to that one. Talking about the draw and the motherfucker from Dallas, Texas. Derek Bailey said D-Lo got all the answers all of a sudden. Like we done got together with him behind the scenes or something, huh, man? Underrated Darkness, what's up with you, man? What's going down?
What's that?
Said D-Lo got all the answers. Hey, y'all don't be bashful to go to Google and shit too, man. And if you want to just give up, throw your files up, you can say uncle. If you Latino, you can say Theo.
Tyrone Chapman was 7-1 when he gave what former unbeaten super lightweight champion from Dallas, Texas, a draw in his first fight.
I don't even know what that means, Winston Lee. He fucked me up. I read that shit and forgot the answer.
Again, Tyrone Chapman was 7-1 when he gave what former unbeaten super lightweight champion from Dallas, Texas, a draw in his first fight.
I thought this would be relatively easy. DB say, damn, I got a client walking. It's all good, bro. We still gonna be here. We got 40 questions for you. We just gonna do that 40 for 40 on this motherfucker every time, so we just be here for about an hour. Cyber Supreme TV say, shit, I don't know. I'm gonna take that as an uncle. Theo.
Yeah. Fifth.
Come on, y'all. Think about what super lightweight champion got a bunch of draws. All right, Abel Torres got it. That'll be Maurice Hooker. D-Lo said he already got it, and I don't see it. D-Lo said he got it already. I don't see it, bro. That's my first time seeing Maurice Hooker right there. That's Abel Torres. All right, next question for me. What fight was billed or nicknamed the Test of Courage? Marcus Johnson, what's up with you? Salute.
Salute, Phil.
Once again, what fight was billed the Test of Courage? Derek Bailey say no idea. Y'all make sure that y'all got y'all chat on live or got the video on live or whatever that shit is so y'all can stay current. You know what I'm saying? But once again, what fight was billed the Test of Courage? This might be a little bit tougher for some people. D-Lo said 923 right up under Winston Lee. So let me go up there 3. Up under Winston Lee. I'm looking. I don't see. I see Winston Lee right up under him and say, Chan Ross, repeat the question again at 823. I don't see your shit, bro. I do not see D-Lo at all. Okay, Gil Cole's got that shit. Let me make sure. That's Ray Mercer versus Tommy Morris. He just sent me a message and shit, but I don't see it on the screen. Do you see the shit that I'll go at 3? Or it's probably say 623 at yours.
I don't see it at all.
Yeah, I don't see that shit, bro. I gotta look at what's on my screen. I can't go off of what's on your screen.
Let me see.
I'm looking again. I don't see it, bro. All right, it's on you.
Yeah, it ain't in here at all. And it's on his screenshot, but it ain't in here. All right. This fighter is a super flyweight from Nicaragua. His record is 48-2 and only been knocked out one time in a rematch, trying to avenge his loss to Wasaskills Wagnick for his WBC title that he lost in 2017. Who is he?
Damn. So what do we do in a situation like this? Because he just sent us that screenshot, and it ain't like he's saying he was first. His shit is up there, but on this screen right here, it say that he ain't even typed the message.
But we only can go by what we see, though. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying that it ain't there. But we only can go by what we see, to be fair.
All right.
Yeah, this fighter is a super flyweight from Nicaragua. His record is 48-2 and only been knocked out one time in a rematch, trying to avenge his loss to Wisaskil Winjit for his WBC title that he lost in 2017. Who is he?
Ava Torres say Roman Gonzalez, Chocolatito.
Yep.
All right. Next question for me. This a little hard right here. Who was the first fighter to fight with a mouthpiece? But it's not a question that we ain't never talked about before, though. Once again, who was the first fighter to fight with a mouthpiece? D-Lo said, it's cool. No one see that shit. Yeah, I don't, bro, that ain't never happened. That's a first for our channel. I promise you, it never happened. Once again, who was the first fighter to fight with a mouthpiece? We're going to get on some of that hardcore boxing shit a little bit tonight. You know what I'm saying? Once again, who was the first fighter to fight with a mouthpiece? La D gave me a guess. Shit, I appreciate the guess. A lot of people say that he was the first fighter to fight with a hanging heavy bag. Philip Cross, I don't even know what that is. He might be the person that invented the mouthpiece, but he wasn't the first person to fight though. If that's what y'all talking about, but what I was reading, that's not what it said though. And I will say this is according to I think I got this from BoxRec. I'm about 90% sure I got this from BoxRec because I had looked a few different places. Joseph Brown said, shit, I feel like Roger Mayweather told me I don't know shit about boxing. Jack Britton, no, it ain't Jack Britton. All right, Derek Bailey got it. That'll be Ted Kid Lewis. Ted Kid Lewis, according to what I was reading. Derek Bailey. Okay.
Yeah.
It's on you.
All right. This 20-0 heavyweight, this 20-0 heavyweight that climbed his way to contender status. He resides in Brooklyn, New York. His last knockout was versus El Gallo Negro in January 2019 with the nickname Babyface. And his next opponent being the Nordic Nightmare. Who is he? This 20-0 heavyweight is climbing his way to contender status. He resides in Brooklyn, New York. His last knockout was versus El Gallo Negro in January 2019 with the nickname Babyface. And his next opponent being the Nordic Nightmare. Who is he?
Hey, we do last names, man. So I got to go with D-Lo on that one.
Yeah, I see Adam
Kanaski.
Yeah.
But we do last names. I keep on saying it, but last names so we can keep the shit consistent. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Adam Kanaski. All right, next question for me. What fighter beat Roy Jones Jr. in the Golden Gloves? And I couldn't even find a year for this shit, you know, but I thought it was an interesting question. But once again, what fighter beat Roy Jones Jr. in the finals of the Golden Gloves? Sean Ross 20-1 now, absolutely. And I picked Robert Helenius in this motherfucker. Once again, what fighter beat Roy Jones Jr. in the finals of the Golden Gloves? He a bad motherfucker too. I ain't gonna come with y'all with nobody that done came from Antarctica or something that y'all ain't never heard of. They talking about, all right, damn, I can't even do it. Last names is what I need. Last names. So I can't even give it to you, bro. Laos, right? Ain't now one of them. God damn, you gotta help me out. Nope, I still don't see it. I see the answer, but I don't see it the way I need to see it. I need last names. Talking about Ron Lyles. Hey, I know one motherfucker that knocked out Ron Lyles, and that's my coach. Goddamn, Coach the Lynn Bullet Ball knocked out Ron Lyles in 2 rounds. Let me give my man a plug real quick. This motherfucker coming here talking about we don't know shit about boxing. All right, D-Lo got that shit. That'll be Gerald McClellan.
Oh, he stole it.
Yeah, because that shit was Joseph Brown, but he put G-Man. I can't do no but G-Man. I need the last name, McClellan.
That was just a quick steal. I mean, all right, this fighter is a 14-0 cruiserweight with 11 knockouts under his belt, but has yet to fight outside his native country with the nickname The Sauce. Who is he? This fighter is a 14-0 cruiserweight with 11 knockouts under his belt, but has yet to fight outside his native country with the nickname The Sauce. Who is he? Sauce.
Lala D said, oh, please, you can take G-Man. The rules are the rules. Goddamn, we done said last names a bunch of times. So it is what it is. With your ghost smelling ass.
Not
Winston Lee say Usyk.
Not Kaz got it.
That's Kaz got it.
Yeah, he just missed
it. Oh, Lawrence Okoli.
Yeah.
Joseph Brown said, I can't spell his name. Come on, you ain't got to spell it perfect, bro. Just try to spell that shit. Yeah, you ain't got to spell it perfect. All right, next question for me. Who is the first heavyweight to unify all 4 major titles? Once again, who is the first heavyweight to unify all 4 major titles? Y'all make sure that y'all got y'all shit on live too, man. So y'all can stay current. Once again, who is the first heavyweight to unify all 4 major titles? I'm seeing Holyfield. I see Lewis. It ain't now one of them. I see Mike Tyson. It ain't Mike Tyson. Nope, not Holyfield, not Lewis. Once again, who is the first heavyweight to unify all 4 major titles? Still seeing Tyson, Lennox Lewis, Klitschko. Y'all forgetting about one. They used to be in the mix with a few of them motherfuckers. D-Lo talking about nobody. Now it's somebody. Lala D say Floyd Patterson. Well, you know, that was back when they only had 1 belt.
You see
back in his day. Once again, who was the first heavyweight to unify all 4 major titles? Michael say Chris Bird, no sir. Okay, D-Lo got it. That'll be Riddick Bowe. Big Daddy Bowe. That's another one for D-Lo. D-Lo got 3 out of my 6 questions in this motherfucker. Okay.
All right. This fighter has a record of 28-2, and his 2 losses came by way of TKO. One was by a guy with the nickname Cinnamon, and the other was by his fellow countryman, Mundo. He was the WBA super middleweight champion. Who is he? This fighter has a record of 28-2, and his 2 losses came by way of TKO. One was by a guy with the nickname Cinnamon, and the other was by his fellow countryman, Mundo. He was the WBA super middleweight champion. Who is he?
I don't know why I can't even hear the damn question for some reason. Joseph Brown say Cotto. Ava Torres say Liam Smith.
No. D-Lo got
Rocky
it.
Fielding.
Yep, D-Lo got it.
D-Lo on the turn, this motherfucker. Man, when this motherfucker turned into a story. Next question for me. What fighter do many historians credit with landing the perfect punch on the motherfucker? Once again, what fighter do many historians credit with landing the perfect punch? Say it was the prettiest thing that you ever seen. Angelo Dundee said, what's prettier than that? You know what I'm talking about? It was pretty too. Once again, what fighter do many historians credit with landing the perfect punch? Lala D got one up in this motherfucker. That'll be Sugar Ray Robinson. And that's the left hook that he landed on Gene Fullmer. I think it was in the 5th round. It might have been the 4th round. But yeah, that's what they say is the perfect punch. Ain't nothing no prettier than that left hook that Sugar Ray Leonard hit him with.
Yes, sir.
All right, bro.
All right, this fighter is a tough 34-year-old from Ireland. His record is 28-3-1. He's been knocked out once by a hungry lion with the nickname Hurricane. Who is he? This fighter is a tough 34-year-old from Ireland. His record is 28-3-1. He's been knocked out once by a hungry lion with the nickname Hurricane. Who is he?
Look at Gil Cole talking about D-Lo. Put your hands in the gloves and stop cheating. Lala D talking about her question worth 10 points.
Not Sullivan.
Well, I think you're talking about Spike O'Sullivan.
Not Lee. Yeah, I think that's what he's talking about too. Not Frampton. This fighter is a tough 34-year-old from Ireland. His record is 28-3-1. He's been knocked out once by a hungry lion with the nickname Hurricane. Who is he?
Gil Cole say Dennis Hogan.
Yep.
Got another one for Gil Cole. The champ is here. The champ is here. All right, next question for me. What fighter beat Sugar Ray Robinson and had him down in the cards in the rematch? Once again, what fighter beat Sugar Ray Robinson and had him down on the scorecards in the rematch? Once again, what fighter beat Sugar Ray Robinson and had him down on the scorecards in the rematch? This is a fairly easy one. You know what I'm saying? Lala D say Eddie Booker, no man. Winston Lee say Jack Dempsey. I guess that's who he's saying. I say non-for-real Jack Dempsey since he was a middleweight. Abel Torres said Jake LaMotta, no sir. Joseph Brown said Gene who he's talking about? Gene Foreman, no sir. We need them last names though, bro. Lala D say Williams. I don't even know what Williams she talking about. Cass say, damn, it's a brick. Hey, that's a hell of a hit right there. We'll let you roll with it. It's a brick. Derek Bailey said, Rocky Graziano, no, sir. Cass said he can't remember the motherfucking name, though. D-Lo said he got you. That'll be Randy Turpin. Randy Turpin, man. We just watched that them 2 fights, too. Me and Chapo and Marlo. Randy Turpin versus Sugar Ray Robinson. All right, it's on you, bro. He went on mute and shit. I guess he got a phone call or something.
D-Lo revving up that Hemi. I thought I was talking. All right. This middleweight is a former super middleweight world champion that made his presence known by stopping a champion with the alias World Kid in 4 rounds, taking his strap. With a record of 35-0, who is he?
And we appreciate y'all coming through fucking with us on this trivia too, man. I know some people don't like to feel like they don't know shit, so it's kind of tough, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, we here to have fun and learn and shit. Lala D said, Trash, ask the same questions next week. Ava Torres say, Jaime Mongia.
Yes, sir.
Got one for the youngster, Ava Torres, man. Goddamn me. Score one for the class of 2013 or some shit like that he is. All right, okay, next one for me. Sammy Aingot was the first man to defeat what all-time great? Once again, Sammy Aingot was the first man to defeat what all-time great? Lala D said she a little rusty. It's all good, man. We're gonna get back in the swing of things. You see, we've been fairly consistent with it, you know what I'm saying? We might crank it up and start doing like 2 days out the week instead of one day though. But once again, Sammy Aingot was the first man to defeat what all-time great? She talking about she was serious, yeah. Joseph Brown say Kazagi. No, sir. Once again, what fighter? Hold on. Sammy Aingot was the first man to defeat what all-time great? D-Lo said Henry Armstrong. Gil Coles got it. That'll be Willie Pep on the motherfucker. Yes, sir. Willie Pep.
Willie motherfucking Pep. All right, this unbeaten super middleweight is a southpaw with a record of 29-0 and 14 knockouts. He is 6-0 in world title fights, 1-0 in fights outside his native country, which is the UK, with the alias Superb. Who is he?
Alias Superb on them boy.
This unbeaten super middleweight is a southpaw with a record of 29-0, 14 knockouts. He is 6-0 in world title fights, 1-0 in fights outside his native country, which is the UK, with the alias Superb. Who is he?
Hey, well, Torres said Billy Joe Saunders.
Yes, sir.
Let's go another one for the youngster. Next one for me. What fighter headlined at Madison Square Garden a record 21 times? This might be a little bit tougher. Once again, what fighter headlined at Madison Square Garden a record 21 times? Type of Serene TV talking about the chicken thrower. I think that do sound familiar, like his son was throwing chicken or he was throwing chicken or some shit. Once again, what fighter headlined at Madison Square Garden a record 21 times? Joseph Brown say Ali, Cass say Ali. It ain't Ali. Lala D says Tyson. It ain't Tyson. Them some good guesses though. Once again, what fighter headlined at Madison Square Garden a record 21 times? She came back with Sugar Ray Leonard. That's another good guess. But it ain't Sugar Ray Leonard. We got to go back in time. Khalil Joaquin, what's up with it? Said Jake LaMotta, no sir. Well, appreciate you coming through, participating in the trivia.
Salute, welcome.
Dito said Joe Lewis, no sir. Once again, what fighter headlined at Madison Square Garden a record 21 times? Y'all might have to hit that Google up because this ain't a fighter that really get talked about too much. Even though he was pretty good, I had went back and looked at him a little bit. But Gil Cole's got that shit. That'll be Bo Jack. Gil Cole got 2 in a row on my shit. The champ is here. The champ is here.
All right, Chris Eubanks Jr., David Lemieux, and Jaime Munguia are the only 3 out of 34 fighters to stop what 30-4 fighter from Ireland that goes by the name Spike. D-Biz in the building. Salute, fam.
D-Bid OG, what's up with it, man? That boy say he fashionably late on the trivia. Goddamn me.
Chris Eubanks Jr., David Lemieux, and Jaime Munguia are the only 3 out of 35 fighters to stop what 30-4 fighter from Ireland that goes by the alias Spike.
D-Lo got to say Spike O'Sullivan.
Yeah.
First up in that motherfucker. Okay, next one for me. This a little tough too. What fighter was nicknamed the Bobcat, fought championship fights versus Bojack and Ike Williams, and became the first black boxing promoter in Philadelphia? Once again, what fighter was nicknamed the Bobcat, fought championship fights versus Bojack and Ike Williams, and became the first black boxing promoter in Philadelphia? What fighter was nicknamed the Bobcat, fought championship fights versus Bo Jack and Ike Williams, and became the first black boxing promoter in Philadelphia? Goddamn, D-Lo got that shit fast as a motherfucker, man. That boy there got some fast Google fingers over there, man. Goddamn, and look at Cash right behind. How y'all know this Bob Montgomery shit, man? Y'all need to cut that shit out, man. Google is good all the time, and all the time, Google is good. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. It's on you, bro.
All right, this 22-year-old southpaw wants the world to call him fearless, but his grandpops know him as Ash or Shaheed. He became world champion after beating on this girl's brother for 12 rounds. Who is he? This 20-year-old southpaw wants the world to call him fearless, but his grandpop know him as Ash or Shaheed. He became world champion after beating on his girl's brother for 12 rounds. Who is he?
Cyrus Prince TV said, don't need Google for that one. Shit, you a bad man then, because I ain't know that shit before I looked it up. Lala D say Lil B Hop.
No, Joseph Brown got it.
Shakur Stevenson?
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't even hear the question. All right, next question for me. What fighter gave Hector Camacho hell in his first WBC title defense that many historians feel that Camacho never fully recovered from? Once again, what fighter gave Hector Camacho hell in his first WBC title defense that many historians feel that Camacho never fully recovered from? Khalil Joaquin, he said, Shakur, man, make sure that you do the last names and shit, man. That's what we count, last names. Because that shit, you know what I'm saying? We used to count everything, but it caused confusion in the past, so we just doing last names. Lala D said, Pernell Whitaker, no, man. Once again, what fighter gave Hector Camacho hell in his first WBC title defense that many historians feel that Camacho never fully recovered from? And then she came back with the right answer. That'll be Edwin Rosario. So that's another one for Lala D. Yep, Edwin Rosario, Lala D.
Yes, yes. He said, I want that old thing back.
Yeah.
All right, Aiden Gonzalez was 4-2-2 when he knocked down and beat a 111-20 amateur gold medalist from Cuba in his debut at featherweight. He resides in Gulfport, Florida. Who is he?
I ain't even see Sarge in this motherfucker. What's up, Ruff? What's going down?
Tin Hut.
Little Sarge.
All right, Aiden Gonzalez was 4-2-2 when he knocked down and beat a 111-20 amateur gold medalist from Cuba in his debut at featherweight. He resides in Gulfport, Florida. Who is he?
David Torres said Yoriorcas Gamboa.
No, sir. I'll give y'all a hand if we get a few uncles up in there. Fifth. I'm saying.
Well, say he chilling. He gonna be big chilling this come January. We gonna be on that high octane gasoline. Fuck flying a helicopter. We gonna be flying. We gonna be smoking helicopter gasoline in this bitch.
That's Gil Cole's got that. That would be Ramesses Ramirez.
Robersy Ramirez.
Robersy, my bad.
Yeah, he did lose one of his first fights. All right, next question for me. This is an easy one right here. So this is a race for the keys. What fighter won his first 87 fights and had a disqualification in his 12th fight overturned by the commission? And I say 12th fight, man. I'm not 100% sure about that because I had wrote the shit down wrong. I had wrote down second, and I don't think it was the second. I think I remember reading the 12th. So once again, what fighter won his first 87 fights and had a disqualification in the 12th fight overturned by the commission? It's still an easy question, though, because the way I started that motherfucker. All right, Abel Torres got it. That'll be Julio Cesar Chavez. The other one for the youngster on mine. All right.
All right, right here. This Southpaw amateur record was 205-15. He has a record of 5-0 in world title fights, all by knockout. He put four former or current world champions to sleep, turning Atlanta into his home by way of Baltimore. Who is he? Junior the Superdog, salute, fam.
Salute. What's going down? You got to get them rinsed up too. Cyber Supreme TV, yeah, OG Chavez for sure. Not his cur of a son. Hey, Torres said, anybody see Chavez versus Arce exhibition? Yeah, I didn't. We saw it, but we didn't get it. I didn't get a chance to watch the whole thing though. El Chapo had posted it in Hangouts earlier. Gil Cole on Joseph Brown say Davis.
Yep, Tank Davis.
Yeah, Gil Cole, you already know we got to come with the last names, man. We ain't doing nicknames. Tank Davis, goddamn me. All right, next question. This might be easy. I don't know. It might be kind of tough too, though. Hold on. What fighter was a 259-11 amateur, represented the Soviet Union in the 1988 Seoul Olympics at lightweight, and has a son who's a current title contender? Once again, what fighter was a 259-11 amateur, represented the Soviet Union in the 1988 Seoul Olympics at lightweight, and has a son who's a current title contender? Yeah, Cole, last name, yeah, motherfucker. Once again, what fighter was a 259-11 amateur, represented the Soviet Union in the 1988 Seoul Olympics at lightweight, and has a son who's a current title contender? God damn, this motherfucker Abel Torres came with that shit quick, man. That'll be Costa Zoo. That's another one for Abel Torres. Class of 2013, and this bitch wrecking shop. Goddamn me. Yeah.
All right, this fighter, excuse me. This fighter middle name is Dwayne. His amateur record is 85-7. He's from Dallas, Texas. As a pro, he is 3-1 in world title fights, 2-1 against former or current world champions, with his only loss coming by way of knockout and costing him his WBO strap. Who is he? This fighter middle name is Dwayne. His amateur record is 85-7 from Dallas, Texas. As a pro, he is 3-1 in world title fights, 2-1 against former or current world champions, with his only loss coming by way of knockout and costing him.
Look at Joseph Brown. He got it.
Yep.
Joseph Brown, that'll be Maurice Hooker. I ain't even heard the question, but when I heard 85-7, you already know. All right, next question for me. This is an easy one too, so this a race. What fighter had a 225-15 amateur record, represented the United States at the Barcelona Olympics in 1992, and was Al Haymon's first boxing client? Once again, what fighter had a 225-15 amateur record, represented the United States at the Barcelona Olympics in 1992, and was Al Haymon's first boxing client? What fighter had a 225-15 amateur record, represented the United States at the Barcelona Olympics in 1992, and was Al Haymon's first boxing client? I'm looking, I don't see it. Okay, D-Lo got that shit. Xavier the Boxing Nerd, what's up with you? But that this question is Vernon Forrest, and that's D-Lo.
All right, let me do that.
D-Lo 404. All right, it's on you, bro.
All right, here it is. All right, this fighter goes by the alias Samurai. Buddy McGirt and Joe Gosen has been the last two trainers in his corner. With a record of 16-1, 12 by knockout. His only loss is to Miguel Angel Garcia in 2018. Who is he?
I ain't even see the LJ fighter in this motherfucker. What's up with you?
Salute. What's good with it, fam?
D-Lo said Augusta, Georgia's very own. Goddamn. I remember when I was telling D-Lo he ain't Southern enough because he from Georgia. He ain't from Texas.
All right, this fighter goes by the alias Samurai. Buddy McGirt and Joe Goosum has been the last two trainers in his corner. With a record of 16-1, 12 by KO. His only loss is to Miguel Angel Garcia in 2018. Who is he?
Mir, the true boxing fan, got it, man. What's up with you?
Mir bust up in here. Shit.
Busting this motherfucker like the upper room. Goddamn me.
Jesus.
Yeah, the next one for me. This one for the historians in the building. What man is considered the father of boxing and opened England's first boxing school? It's a relatively easy one. Once again, what man is considered the father of boxing and opened England's first boxing school? And I'm going to go and say it right now. It ain't James Corbett. Because I know a lot of times they say James Corbett is the father of modern boxing. But this guy they call the father of boxing, and he opened the first boxing school in England. Xavier the boxing nurse say Joe Gans. I'm talking about back in the day. I'm talking about some 1700 shit right now. Joseph Brown said Spike O'Sullivan. Now this is way before that too. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, you talking about O'Sullivan. I know you talking about the Sullivan, the first champion. Cass say Bill Richmond. No, sir. That's a good guess though. Rough out say Queensberry. I don't even know what the fuck Queensberry is, but they do call it the Queensberry Rules. Cyber Supreme TV. No, sir. Once again, what man is considered the father of boxing and opened England's first boxing school? Motherfucker only lost one fight. He the first man in history ever make an excuse why he lost a fight.
Hey, Xavier, that's you? You ain't got no channel.
All right, Abel Torres got it. That'll be James Figg. That's another one for Abel Torres. James Figg.
Yeah.
Good
All
shit.
Right. This fighter goes by the no. Jordanis Ugas was 15-3 when he took what fighter O in 2016 from Minneapolis, Minnesota. And his alias is Shango. And his current record is 26-1. Who is he? Jordanis Ugas was 15-3 when he took what fighters O in 2016 from Minneapolis, Minnesota. And his alias is Shango. And his current record is 26-1. Who is he? I see Derek Bailey.
Who is that?
Jamal James.
Oh, Jamal James. Okay, yeah, Jamal James. All right, next one for me. Hold on. What man was a James Figg protege and wrote the first set of rules for boxing in 1743 after killing a friend in a ring, in a fight? So once again, what man was a James Figg protege and wrote the first set of rules for boxing in 1743 after killing a friend in a fight? Once again, what man was a James Figg protege and wrote the first set of rules for boxing in 1743 after killing a friend in a fight? I ain't gonna just say this is easy. It ain't just super hard. La D. I think she talking about Jimmy Doyle. Now that's who Sugar Ray Robinson killed with the left hook. He had a dream he was gonna kill the motherfucker. Derek Bailey got it. That'll be John Brockton. They call it the Brockton rules. Gio, good shit. You on mute, bro, if you trying to talk.
All right, good shit. This heavyweight was born in Van Nuys, California. His alias is the Bounty. His record 18-1-1. With the only draw by Alexander Povetkin, and his only loss is by Alexander Usyk. Now living in Las Vegas, Nevada. Who is he?
I call the motherfucker John. It's Jack Brockton. I'm tripping. Yeah, that's the real Xavier, the boxing nerd. He come in knowing all that shit. That motherfucker a champion. La D a champion too. El Chapo a champion. Okay, I see Hunter.
Yep.
I think Cass was trying to get there.
Yeah, Cass.
Yeah, it look like Cass trying to get there. Y'all ain't got to spell it perfectly, man. You know what I'm saying? As long as y'all use them last names, at least try. We'll give it to you. All right, next question. What do Sugar Ray Robinson, Finito Lopez, and Chocolatito all have in common? And this has been mentioned on this channel too, recently. Once again, what do Sugar Ray Robinson, Finito Lopez, and Chocolatito all have in common? Once again, what do Sugar Ray Robinson, Finito Lopez, and Chocolatito all have in common?
All their names sound like some candy.
Huh?
I said all their names sound like candy.
Yeah. Once again, what do Sugar Ray Robinson, Finito Lopez, and Chocolatito all have in common? Okay, Joseph Brown talking about they got a sweet name. Dilo talking about Georges. I don't even know what you talking about, bro. Like Rough I say champion in another 20 fights. I'm pretty sure it took Sugar Ray Robinson more than 20 fights. I'm not exactly sure, but I think it took Sugar Ray Robinson more than 20 fights to become a champion because they didn't even want to give him a championship fight when he was a welterweight until he fought that one motherfucker. I can't even think his name right now who he won the championship, but that's not it though. Once again, what do Sugar Ray Robinson, Finito Lopez, and Chocolatito all have in common? And this was just mentioned on this channel not that long ago. As a matter of fact, it was our last fight call. The one that the haters got taken down and shit. Once again, what do Sugar Ray Robinson, Finito Lopez, and Chocolatito all have in common? Derek Bailey say 40 for Robinson. Well, it took him 40 fights to become the champion. What's the name of that motherfucker that Sugar Ray Robinson beat for the championship when he was at welterweight? He beat him for a vacant championship, I think. If I ain't mistaken, I can't remember the guy's name. But once again, what do Sugar Ray Robinson, Finito Lopez, and Chocolatito all have in common? Okay, Derek Bailey got it. That'll be undefeated amateurs. Y'all know me. Y'all know I love the amateurs, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Sugar Ray Robinson, 85-0, 69 knockouts, 40 in the first round. I don't know Finito Lopez off the top of my head, but he was undefeated as an amateur and a pro. And Chocolatito, he was 88-0 as an amateur. So all three of them undefeated.
Hey, Gil Cole, appreciate you in the cash app. He said he got to go watch a movie with the Queen. Salute,
Appreciate that shit, bro.
It's on me, right?
Yeah.
All right, this southpaw is from the Dominican Republic. His alias is El Abajon. His record 35-2-1. He been knocked out one time by Jason Sosa. And his record against former or current champions is 1-2. Fighting at lightweight. Who is he?
Yeah, appreciate that, Xavier the boxing nerd. That was Tommy Bell. He said that was his 76 fight. I kept on thinking Bobo Olsen or some shit, but yeah, Tommy Bell.
This southpaw is from the Dominican Republic. His alias is El Abajon. His record 35-2-1. He been knocked out one time by Jason Sosa. His record against former or current champions is 1-2. Fighting at lightweight. Who is he?
Lala D say Javier Fortuna.
Yep.
Damn. I wouldn't even got that shit. That's a good one for the queen, goddamn me. All right. This is an easy one right here, man, especially if you come to this channel. What year was the Marquise of Queensberry rules implemented? Or should I say established? Once again, what year was the Marquise of Queensberry rules implemented or established? Because that's how I always said it. It was established. When I'm calling fights and shit. Once again, what year was the Marquise of Queensberry rules implemented? Established. Established. D-Lo said 1895. Man, did you come fuck with me on fight night, D-Lo? How you gonna come listen to me call the fights and y'all don't know the answer? Do y'all be listening to me, goddamn me? I say this shit every time they call a fight. Whenever the referee be getting in there fucking with him and shit, and he be having a talk with him. Rough ass, you really hurt my feelings, man. What's up with it? Michael said established in 1891. That's close. That ain't what all right. Lala D came with the 1890. That's what I read, 1890. So that's another one for Lala D. I always say, this is the Marquise of Queensberry rules established in 1890. Every time I'm calling fights, you know what I'm saying?
All right. All right, this welterweight is from Dallas, Texas. He has 15 fights with 15 knockouts, but not one person on his box rec is undefeated. The most rounds he has been is 6. As a highly recognized prospect, who is he? This welterweight is from Dallas, Texas. He has 15 fights with 15 knockouts, but not one person on his box rec is undefeated. The most rounds he's been in is 6. As a highly recognized prospect, who is he? Ortiz. That's D-Lo.
Yo, D-Lo guy, Virgil Ortiz. He told me, nigga, I told you I got CRS. That's how you diagnose me with it, huh, man? Take one to know one around this motherfucker. All right, man, this is the last question for me, number 20. We're only going to do the little 40 for 40. We're going to go out on the easy one. Well, relatively easy. What year was the London prize rules established? I don't say this one quite as much. I say it sometimes, though. Once again, what year were the London prize rules established? Once again, what year was the London prize rules established in boxing? Salute to King Louis. What's up with you? What's going down, bro?
Salute.
So, but you came in wrong, goddamn. You came in at the end, too. Y'all motherfuckers coming in here fashionably late so y'all can miss this trivia, man. Y'all cut that shit out, man. Xavier the boxing there say 1780. No, sir. It wasn't that much before the Marquise of Queensberry rules. I still don't see it on the screen. 1720, 1810, 1865. All right, D-Lo got it. That'll be 1838. D-Lo got another one.
Gang.
Gee, good shit.
I got one more for him. All right, this southpaw is a super lightweight from the UK. His only fight outside of his home country was a loss versus Regis Prograis in 2018. His record is 36-2. His alias is Turbo. Who is he?
I didn't even hear the question.
I'll repeat it. This southpaw is a super lightweight from the UK. His only fight outside his home country was a loss versus Regis Prograis in 2018. His record is 36-2. His alias is Turbo. Who is he?
Lala D say Smith, Xavier the boxing nerd say Victor Poster. Abel Torres talking about Terry Flanagan.
Yep.
Gee, that's what it looked like. That's another one for Abel Torres. That motherfucker say he came, he saw, he conquered in this motherfucker. Yeah, hey, that's all we came to do though, man. We're gonna tally this shit up, and then Marlo, he gonna drop the results on the main channel in the on the poster. You know what I'm saying? And yeah. I helped him out this time because normally he'd be having to go back and find all the shit, but I helped him out this time and kept track of all my shit. You know what I'm saying? So we probably go ahead and shut the motherfucker down, huh?
Yeah, and we could put him on the poster, but you want to since we got him written down, you want to say tell him the numbers?
Oh, we can tally it up right now.
Yeah, I got it ready. Like they named it. Yeah.
Okay. I guess we're gonna try to tally it up. Hold on real quick.
We go one by one. Like, how many you got for D-Lo?
D-Lo got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out of 20 on mine. So he got 7.
He got 6 on mine.
So he got 13 out of 40 today. God damn. 13 out of 40.
D-Lo trying to step the shit up.
That's about, he got about 32.5% of all the questions. Roderick Broadnex, what's up with you?
Salute, fam. Hey, what about Abel? What you got? How many you got on yours?
Hold on real quick. Okay, Abel Torres, he got 1, 2, 3. He got 3 on mine.
3, he got 5 on mine. He got 8.
8 for Abel Torres. Okay, hold on real quick. So he got 8 out of 40.
Yep.
All right. Lala D time I do not put my score out there.
There's a lot of people in here.
Look at El Fenici. He done brought his ass here. He been mad at us all day because he hit us up on Hangouts earlier and everybody was busy, so we couldn't answer the phone and shit. Oh, I ain't important enough for you motherfuckers to answer the phone. So Mark ass.
Hey, how many you got for Cass?
For Cass?
Yeah.
Oh, I ain't got none for Cass.
He got 2. What about Gil Cole?
Gil Cole, the champ. Brr. Hold on, he got 1, 2, 3. Yeah, Gil Cole's got 3 on mine.
And he got 2 on mine. That's 5.
Rough out talking about what's up to Edgar Allan Crow, goddamn me.
What about Joe Brown?
Joe Brown, he ain't getting down on mine.
He got 4. What about Mir?
Mir, he ain't getting down on mine.
He got 1 on mine. What about Derek Bailey?
Derek Bailey got 1, 2, 3. Yeah, Derek Bailey got 3.
So that's 4. He got 1 on mine. And Lala D.
The Queen, she got 2 on mine. No, 3 on mine. She got 3 on mine.
She got 1 on mine. That's 4.
Let me count again. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, she got 3.
Shit, that's good. That's everybody did good. Remember, we gotta be first. Don't forget about all the right answers you typed in, a little bit after. Hey, that means in the tournament, shit, that's gonna be rough. It's gonna be hard on y'all.
Yeah, so that's everybody, huh?
Yeah, that's unless you got some more names that I ain't got on mine.
Yeah, I got a check mark by every name on mine. Hey, count. Say all the scores again to make sure they equal 40.
All right, I got 6 for D-Lo.
6.
I got 5 for Abel.
So that's 11.
I got 2 for Cass.
That's 13.
I got 2 for Gil.
15.
I got 4 for Jay Brown.
19.
I got 1 for Mir.
20.
I had 1 for Bailey.
21.
And 1 for Lala D. I had 2 more questions.
No, I'm talking about the totals when you said me and your shit together. Oh, you didn't even add that shit on.
Yeah, no, that's just mine because you said you had your score. So that's 20 what?
All right, so you got 20, and then I got a check mark by all of mine, so I think that's everybody. I was trying to say like the total scores and shit, but yeah. So who won? Who? I can't even say who got the most. Like, what the hell did we just do?
D-Lo.
Okay.
D-Lo.
Yeah, so D-Lo got the most in this motherfucker.
Yeah.
El Fenici talking about, yeah, he holding a grudge with his ghost smelling ass. El Chapo said, I'm going to participate in the tournament. And I'm kicking ass and taking names. I'm all out of names, goddamn. All right, we going to see, man.
Definitely going.
We didn't even add that shit up, man. We went through all that shit for nothing. Because I wanted to say who was in first, who was in second, who was in third. We can't even, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was. It was D-Lo. It was Abel. And then Jay Brown. He had 4. How many he had on yours? You said
None.
none.
Yeah.
Well, 1 and 2 was D-Lo Abel. How many Gil Coles had on yours?
Gil Cole's got 3 on mine.
So that's 5. He third. Jay Brown was next. He had 4. How many Cass had? He said none.
None.
He got 2. So he after that, he after Jay Brown. Then Mir Lala D. Lala D is after them. She had 4. How many Lala D had on yours, right?
She
4.
had 3 on mine.
So 4 altogether. She after Jay Brown. And then you got Mir and Derek Beatty, they tied.
All right, we still gonna post that shit on the poster though, so y'all can see it in writing. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Well, shit, we came, we saw, we conquered, man. Go ahead and shut it on down. Get our ghost smelling asses up out of here. You ready?
Yes, sir.
Appreciate y'all coming through, fucking with us on the backup channel. Hey, we're gonna stay consistent with this shit, man. We're gonna probably try to do at least 2 days out the week too. Look for Tuesday and Thursday or something. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get more active in this motherfucker. We've been trying to be peaceful and just do our thing, but fuck it. We about to get more active in this hole now. We might do this shit every motherfucking day. Swear business. But appreciate y'all coming through fucking with us, man. Hopefully we get this shit resolved when we back on the original channel again on these hoes. Much love to everybody, you know what I'm saying? Let me say one thing. If y'all ever say the Trey X made a change or I changed my personality, look back to last Saturday as the day that shit took place. Because I ain't bullshit. I don't give a fuck. Square business. But much love to everybody, man. We're going to have this shit posted up on the poster so y'all can see the shit in writing. And y'all come through and fuck with us on the next one, man.
Yeah. Hey, it's always fun, man. Appreciate the participation, man. Appreciate the support coming through, hanging out with it. You know, shit, man. Enjoy the rest of y'all night. Until the next one, don't forget to tell them haters and trolls, the fuck out my gym.
You heard them.
Peace.
Yeah. Caw-caw. Bad.